Hey everybody, Joe here. I'm going to try to get a live match for you guys. Let's see what the opponent is bringing. I feel like since the summer break, my game is still a little bit rusty. I'm going to do my best to play as sharp as possible. Not rush any plays. Alright, so we see this guy has a picture of Electrolyze in his little avatar up here. Okay, we'll start with Island and pass the turn. Let's see if he's playing red and blue. Scalding Tarn. Island, seems reasonable. Cursecatcher. Well, we only had 2 lands in hand, so that island had to come out eventually anyway. So, guess we might as well continue playing islands. The opponent is not going to counter our Silvergill. So I am on the play here, hoping that that will net me an advantage. Drawing a card. All right, so I drew another land. Not amazing, but I have good cards for the mirror. I have 2 Harbingers. Got the Master, the good Island Walk Lord. This guy does too, apparently. So taking 2 here. Untapping, drawing. Well, there's a bad Lord, but that might help with an Alpha Strike. I feel like I might want to just play the tempo game. If I bounce the Cursecatcher here, it's one less attacker that he has. I can attack with the Silvergill into the Lord very comfortably. Actually might want to do that right now before he even knows what I have. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, obviously not going to block. I will continue playing islands, not drawing any cards right now, so let's just bounce this Cursecatcher. Clunkify his game, slow down the Merfolk mirror a little bit. Alright, so unless he has another Island Walk Lord right now, well, he could have like a Reejerey, which would make this guy really big. But I can bounce him next turn also while playing my own Lord. So things are still looking good if we follow the tempo line. Alright, so we go down to 15. I'm going to bounce his Island Walk Lord and play my own this turn. Well, got Super Alpha Strike all set up here. So we're going to start by bouncing this guy. I love it. I mean, he does have Reejerey to help him redeploy things. But now we're attacking for 6, and we can Alpha Strike next turn. No. 6. Alright, so just making sure that the combat math is correct. Opponent's going to do his best this turn, but we have a lot of firepower in the hand here. He's going to start with the Lord, untap an island. Maybe play a Silvergill, untap the island, play a Cursecatcher. Looks like he doesn't have another land. Maybe we're just going to see the Cursecatcher. Okay. Now if he goes for attacks with the Mutavault, it's going to be 7 damage coming across, but he's just hoping I don't have another Island Walk Lord, but I happen to have 2 of them. That's why these guys, even though they make his island, his creatures bigger and give them Island Walk, they're pretty decent in the mirror because they allow us to go over the top on the turn when we're going for lethal. Wait, what just happened? Okay, so nothing yet. He's still thinking about this. Just relabeled his creature's power toughness. Okay, Island Walk. I'm going to go down to 12. He's leaving up mana for something. Maybe he plays Unsubstantiate. Maybe he plays Echoing Truth. I think I have him through almost anything. If he has Vapor Snag, I'm still playing out two of these guys. He can bounce this one, and then he'd still be taking 4, 5, and 5, I think. No, if there's two lords on the table, it's 4, 4, 4. It's 12 exactly. Could have Dismember and Vapor Snag, which would be pretty rough indeed. Okay, well, the land, it's interesting because it's an invitation to play Reejerey, and so he's not thinking about Mutavault as a blocker. He can't like kill my lord and then activate Mutavault as a blocker. So if I play out Reejerey, I can then play a lord and tap one of his things with the Island Walk, but I'm going to have redundant Island Walk anyway. Yeah, I think it's time to just sort of go for it. If he has two pieces of removal. So if he's representing Dismember and Vapor Snag here, let's say I play out the two Island Walk lords and he dismembers one of my guys and Vapor Snags another. Then these guys they still have Island Walk. I don't really have much more interaction. So the opponent is coming for, if he doesn't have another lord, then it's just 3 plus 3 plus 4 is 10. I might live. Yeah, we can't play around two pieces of removal. So play the Wanderwine Hub, reveal this guy, cast this guy. Okay, so that all that calculation only took an extra minute or two. So even though in the end he just scooped it up, it's okay. Spreading Seas is pretty terrible in the mirror. Echoing Truth is awkward because it can bounce some of my guys too if they have the same name as the thing I want to bounce. But Spreading Seas is just not very good. Hurkyl's Recall can bounce the opponent's AEther Vial, so that's like sort of decent. I guess Kira is better than a Spreading Seas, and the Tidebinders are extra bodies. Yeah. I mean, it's not great, but it gives me more creatures. Okay, this is decent. We got a good lord. Tidebinder's pretty terrible. But it's a creature. Okay, alright, that comes in tapped. Slow start by the opponent. We'll play a non-island. Keep our blocks available, if possible. We drew a land, so we're going to be able to start playing Reejereys. A Tidebinder. So there's a Tidebinder. Drew another land. These are getting a little bit silly here. Alright, so we played a land, and I think it's time to play a lord. Attack, take some damage. We see we do have Island Walk online because he played out that island last turn. Playing out a Tidebinder makes me think that he has kind of a strange hand. He's going to play, okay, a Silvergill, revealing another Tidebinder. He kept a hand with two Tidebinders. And he played the island before playing the Silvergill, which is poor. He should have cast the Silvergill, saw what land he drew, and then... Well, I've just been hitting land so far, and this is a little bit annoying. But I get to play out a Merrow Reejerey. Now the opponent is representing Vapor Snag. I could counter it if I want to. Yeah, I think we just attack. he has Snag, what's this? Okay, so he took 6 in the end. Alright, well, we're cruising here. Very strange hand that the opponent kept. He keeps playing out lands before... Well, let's see what he plays. Another Tidebinder. This is so gross. Pains me to see this. Alright, that's fine. He takes 4 for Dismember. I guess he kept Dismember and Creatures, which is alright. And these guys are going to get in for 4. That's fine. Another Reejerey. So we don't have any card draw, so here I play a Reej. Do I tap anything? Play a Reej. Oh, I get to tap both of his creatures, I guess, after I play the Tidebinder, so that's decent. Now he doesn't have Island Walk yet, because he doesn't have an Island Walk Lord, and if he plays it, suddenly going to be swinging for 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. It's not quite enough, but if he has 2 of those guys. What do I want to do? So if I tap his 2 guys down, then I get in for a free 6, putting him at 2. It's not quite enough to get there, but if I play a Tidebinder Mage, then I'm swinging for 3, 3, and then I can untap Mutavault and swing for 4. 3, 3, 4. He'd block, let's see, he has to block 1 of them. He could go down to 1. Three, 3, and then 4. We just tap them and attack for 6. Leave up blockers. So play the Tidebinder and attack for these guys with these guys. If he double blocks a Reejerey, both of these guys die. And he takes 7. Dismember is going to be offline after this attack anyway. And kill some creatures in the process. Then I have another Reejerey to follow up the next turn and tap things down. Do I want to even let him kill Reejereys? I don't even want to give him a chance. If he, I mean, double blocks, it's pretty good for me. I think we just go aggro here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to... Doesn't have any lords. Let's take advantage of it. Okay, double blocking, so I don't have to worry about dying next turn. He's going to take 7, go down to 1. As I said, Dismember is offline. So... Alright, that's it. So, yeah, that went pretty well. We have a land. Even if he kills the Reejerey, we can play him out. Alright, so he's at 1 here. Master of Waves. Okay. 4 tokens. Have it ready to give to the opponent. Oh, he made 1 too. So he's got 4 of these guys. Well, so now Vapor Snag is good. Oh, attacking is just a little bit overly bold here, I think. I've got a 3/3. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Mutavault is okay. Alright, so he's at 1. He's got 7 blockers. And we've only got 4 creatures right now. But we'll have more next turn. He's got 2 cards in hand. Kind of wish we didn't have an island out. I can tap down something with this Reejerey trigger. Tap down one of his elementals, I guess. And then he still has 6 blockers. And I'm attacking, I would be attacking for, with a 4/4, 3/3. Still doesn't have many lords. Alright, so play the Mutavault. Tap like this. Tap an elemental. Do we attack with Mutavault as a 4/4? Or do we attack with everything? He has to block everything. Has to. Means he can leave up his Master of Waves. Block, 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 block. Everything dies. Alright, I think I'd only have 4 attackers. So 2 elementals on Reejerey kills him. 2 guys on Mutavault. 2 guys on Mutavault kills him. Oh man. Alright, 2 guys kill Reejerey. So that's over here. Mutavault gets blocked by these 2 guys. Block, block. These guys would die. Oh, these guys are actually... Okay, so these are 4 and 3. What if I attack with just these 3 over here? Chomp, chomp, chomp. Or... I have to be careful because he could always just crack back and win. So it's got 8 power here, and then he would have 9 more with Island Walk if he has an Island Walk Lord. I kind of like pressing this advantage. I mean, double block kills the Reejerey. Yeah, let's go nuts. We've got a lot of power, and if we're not using it, then... Okay. So as we said, 2 elementals on Reejerey. Okay, and then block, block, block. This will just die, die, die. Well, let's see. Once... Okay, so damage. This guy's gonna die. Cursecatcher takes 2, and now he's down to a 2, and he'll die. Then this guy dies, and... Alright, and the opponent's at 1, and now he's got 2 blocks. So, not feeling bad about that exchange. Reejerey can tap anything as long as he doesn't have like a Wanderwine Hub. Wanderwine Hub. Vapor Snag. Alright, so 3 blocks. Lining up pretty well. Dudes are bigger. Oh, he's attacking. Doesn't seem wise. But it does represent that he has a Vapor Snag. But if I tap one of his guys... Yeah, then that's going to be pretty much all she wrote. So I'm going to, I think, bounce the Master of Waves and tap the Reejerey. That seems like Value City. So I'm asking him what his opening hand was because it was a really strange keep, I think. So he had the Master of Waves. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so 3 lands. That's a very weird hand. And I had like this guy, this guy, this. Do we have a Cursecatcher? Yeah, we did have a Cursecatcher. And maybe a Reejerey? Something like that? Collected company dilutes our Merfolk count. Unless you take out Vapor Snags, Dismembers. Well, anyhow, thanks guys for watching. I haven't seen the mirror in a little while. It's not always, well, it's typically not very fun, but it's interesting seeing how Master of Waves plays into things, especially if there's not Island Walk in play, and I think neither of us had Island Walk at that point. The combat math was pretty interesting on the turn when I activated Mutavault and swung. I'd like to watch that in the replay and see if the opponent had any better blocks. But he was in a really tough spot, and we really wanted to apply pressure with him at 1 life total. So let's just check in on the opponent's comments here. Yes, he's talking about doing Collected Company with the new green-blue fast land. So he's going down Spell Pierces and Dismembers. I feel that it breaks the mirror, and green out of the board really helps the burn matchup. Interesting. Are you on the Merfolk subreddit? You should let us know how the testing goes. I don't know that the burn matchup actually needs a lot more help out of the sideboard. Okay, cool. Thanks for the games, and good luck. Good to see other Merfolk pilots. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next video, and yeah, that's it for now.